Hello, Girish. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
I'm great. It's nice to see you. It's always a pleasure to see you. I still
Same with me
remember,
also, ma'am.
yeah, I still remember the first time I met you in Ramakrishna Ashram. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm. A shy, quiet boy. I think you have transformed from that time. Do you see a change in yourself?
Change.
Huh? No
Hello.
change.
Yes, ma'am. There is a lot more change. Yeah.
There's a lot of change. Okay, okay. So, just before we begin, would you like to just sort of introduce yourself? Tell me a little bit about your background and all that.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Girish Kumar. I am from the Dabbalapur, which is in Bangalore Rural District. Currently, I'm pursuing fourth year computer science and engineering at BMS College of Engineering. So I was staying in the Ramakrishna Vidyarthi Mandiram. So like last 3 days before I left from the hostel. So because my internship has been started. Now I'm currently doing internship at Oracle at Marathalli. So this internship is for 6 months. So after that, I'll be promoted to full-time employee. So this is a basic introduction about myself.
Yeah, congratulations on that, Girish. Congratulations. So, can I know a little bit about your parents, your hometown?
Okay. In my home, we are three. Uh, my mother is there and my brother is there. My mother, she will be in home itself, and my brother, he goes for work at Yelahanka. So ours is a village, like it's in the Doddaballapur Taluk. The village name is Konagatta. So now I'm staying there itself.
Okay, okay. So, I want to know what changes you have seen in yourself and you were introduced to Asha. What was your role? What were you doing? And how you have evolved over a period of time. And you have turned out to be this confident young man who've achieved. You are now an inspiration for many more students around you. So I think there is a lesson or two to learn, to hear from you about your experience, about your transformation, and yes, where do we begin?
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I will explain about myself, like regarding how I transformed after this course and all. So initially, what was happening is when I joined to college, I usually have a casual talk with my friends and all. So it was not that much fully conversation, like just for a comedy or something like that. So I used to struggle at that time. But later, like I have been assigned as a coordinator for Asha Infinite Foundation. So to uh, enable the like to join our hostel students to the Asha Infinite Foundation English spoken English classes. So at that time, I used to speak with coordinators. Initially, I was struggling because my fluency was not good and all. So when I was talking to them, like that gave me some experience, like how to talk with the coordinators or with other persons who are in a job. So I learned that thing. And also when I was speaking, I used to think and then I was speaking to the others. So, so as a coordinator, I learned that thing. And during interview time, like my interview time in the college, so at one point of time, I was like thinking, like I almost, uh, like I couldn't able to answer some of the questions there. So what I felt is that I should never give up there. So I thought I should never give up and I should be confident enough. Uh, so I continued with the like initially I didn't answer some of the questions, but later I answered the questions. So, like whatever I had learned in the course and all, so it helped me that not to lose the confidence. So it is not only an English coaching classes. There were other parts of the uh, curriculum was like to enhance our speaking in interview time and how to be confident while talking and how to frame sentences. It was all like all round thing. Like they used to do the reading challenges and all every day. So it's for 1 hour. They used to read the books like Atomic Habits and How to Win Friends and Influence People. Those books were really very helpful. So after listening to those words and sentences there, so it all gave me a confidence that not to lose hope at that time, like when I was answering in the interview. So it helped in so many other areas as well. Like now I could speak to anyone with full confidence. Initially I was struggling to use sentences and all, but now with confidently I can answer them, I can converse with them, I can engage in the communication as well.
Excellent, excellent. So you are not just confident, you're also an achiever, isn't it? You have bagged a good internship which will translate into a job, which is not a mean feat. So what kind of preparation did you do for this, and what insights can you give for your fellow students? How do they go about approaching? Let's start with communication itself. I feel it's all about the mindset. See, English is just a language.
Yes, ma'am.
So, in your
Yes, ma'am.
mind, if you falter, if you fear, then you will stumble, you will fumble, you will not be able to speak properly. But on the other hand, if you think this is just a
Hmm.
language, you'll be able to overcome it. So, that's exactly
Yes.
what we're doing here in this course, wherein it's not just teaching you grammar or vocabulary, wherein we are instilling this confidence
Hmm.
and hope in you and trying to make you understand to have a different mindset when you approach this whole thing.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to hear from you what you would like to tell your fellow students. Let's start with the language bit.
Uh,
Then afterwards, we'll talk about how you prepared for your interviews. What do you think you did differently to to bag whatever you have got now, which is not a mean feat, like I said. Yeah.
okay. Like now to say some of the few directions or something important to the other batch students or the one who are going to join to this course. Like three main to them. The one is they have to be consistent with what they are doing. So there will be every day some challenges will be sent by the mentors or in the group. So they have to like don't have to miss it. Like they have to continue with whatever task has been given. They have to give a try for it. It's not like doing it for 1 week or 2 weeks and again giving it up. So that's what it like in the group also they will say to complete it as much as they can so that
Yes.
it will help them. So the first thing is to be consistent, and the second thing is uh, don't procrastinate the task which has been given to you. So completing that day's task is very important. And third thing is like they should be confident, like they are going to improve their communication skills. Even though if they have got some problems, they can discuss with their mentors or the in charge of the spoken English class. Like even though if they have some problems in the while learning, they can discuss with them. So don't hesitate to uh, communicate whatever you have problems. Like if you got difficult while learning, you can approach them. So don't
Absolutely.
be silent. Just approach them. Yes,
Great,
ma'am.
great, great. I think these are all important things for anybody to understand. It's not just for communication, for anything. Be consistent, be regular, don't procrastinate. And of course, whoever is in charge and who is teaching you, who is mentoring you, you have to open up. You, whatever problems you may
Yes, ma'am.
have, whatever issues you may have, whatever you're not able to understand, or you, even if you're feeling demotivated, you, all you have to do is just give a shout out, and we're always there. So well
Yes, ma'am.
said, Girish. So basic logic and just simple instructions that anybody would should follow. But tell me a little
Yes,
bit
ma'am.
more about your preparation for this interview and how did you bag this? And I think now you've what exactly has the offer been now, and what is your way forward you're looking at?
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, now I have been offered with internship plus full time. So it is not even the performance-based conversion. It is they have confirmed us it is internship, and after that immediately they will provide us a full-time employee.
Excellent.
Uh, so now they have offered me 19 lakh per annum as a CTC, where I will get 14.5 lakhs as like per year as a salary. So this is my breakdown of that CTC. So along with that, I will get other benefits as well. So this is about that package and all. So how did I crack my interview? So as I said, initially I was coordinating with the Asha Infinite Foundation. As I said before, I could not able to converse properly or engage in the community where they're speaking in English. But after that coordination and after realizing that importance of English communication, then I like initially I grabbed it. Like, okay, you can also talk, but we have to practice a little, like every day being consistent and all. So I did that. So, and I will also tell how what are other preparations I did. So, Asha Infinite Foundation not only provides this English communication classes, that will provide mentor to each individual. So, I also got an individual, like a mentor. His name is Madhu. He is working in a Bosch company. So, he was my mentor.
Yes.
So, there were some stages. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. We can hear you. We can hear you, Girish.
Uh,
I can hear you.
okay. Is
But
my voice audible right now?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Continue, please continue.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So there were some initial some steps procedures were there. Like this mentorship program has some procedures. Like every week they will have some tasks. They will provide us some tasks. So we will complete it. So initially it was some basic introduction. So he told me to how to introduce yourself, how long it should be, and how crisp it should be, so that it is understandable to the listener. And later he told me to prepare and gather some information based on some particular topic of my domain, that is computer science engineering itself. So at that time, I was concentrating on programmable logic circuit. So that is PLC programming, which is based on my internship project that was. So he told me to introduce and tell about something on PLC. So I prepared some stuff and I presented it to him. So there also they told me to improve in some other areas. So it was always in step by step. He used to um, fine grinding me. And later he told me to present on some business case analysis. So this thing helped me in, to do it helps me on how to improve the presentation style or how to make PPT. So he has shown me like how it font size should be and how the animations should be. So all these things I have learned from him. So it was a individual caretaking. So I learned so many things from him, and he has given some one person reference. Her name is Bhumika. She is actually his son. So she is
She's
studying
a
in
who's
America.
Bhumika. Okay, okay.
Yes, no. She, she's studying in America there. I connected with her through Google Meet. So she also told me how to improve this or how to make LinkedIn profile look good. So I took insights from her also, and I improved my LinkedIn profile as well. So earlier the LinkedIn profile was not good at all. So there was no cover photo, there was no introduction of myself, and some of the skills were missing, some of the projects were missing. So after discussing with her, I could able to understand those gaps, and I entered all the fields which were required. So these things are also happened. So the Asha Infinite Foundation has like helped me a lot in improving my career in so many ways. Based, like as I told, a LinkedIn profile and communication and other things as well, like being a confident communicator.
Great, great, great. Our mentors, they're coming from all walks of life. They're all professionals. They're all experts in their field. They have worked in higher positions. They're as CEOs, and they're all coming from IIT, and all. They want to give back to the society and they want to help the students. So they see if the youngsters of today improve, then it's good for the country, isn't it? So with that service motto in mind, they are coming forward and helping and mentoring the students. And good that you could utilize all these services that we provide and make the best use of it and help yourself. So what is your next plan of action, Girish? What do you have in mind? How do you want to grow? And what do you want to do? How do you want to give back to the society? I think coming from Ramakrishna Ashram also, so I think we've had a hiccup. Girish, huh? You're able to hear?
Ma'am.
You're
Hello,
able to
ma'am.
hear, huh? So coming
Yes,
from
ma'am. I'm able to hear. Yes,
Ramakrishna
ma'am.
mission also, you have this service mentality built in. So I want to ask you, what is your next plan of action? One pertaining to career, then also how do you want to give back to the society? Because I feel all those activities that you did to help people actually helped you, isn't
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
So you were just
Yes,
doing
ma'am.
some
That's
seva,
what
you were
happened.
doing some work, extra work, all those leadership roles you took
Hmm.
up, all that coordination work that you took up actually helped you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Truly, ma'am. So, as like I have a plan to become like in to grow in the my career. So now I've joined as an employee there or as an intern. Now then I will be converted to an employee. So I have to grow in that company now. Like in either 2 or 3 years, I want to be some lead. I have to take as a part of a leader, as a role of leader. So I want to lead the team there, or I should move to the higher positions. So this as a part of my individual goals. So that will go, man. But parallelly, what I want to do is, so as you told, what I will give back to the society. So I have a plans like to donate some of my money, like what I earn as my salary every month. So at one point of time in any of the like occasions in a year, like in my whenever my birthday is there, so I want to donate few some money to the one who are in need. So these are my plans, and also to give some career guidance to them, how to be a successful in interviews and how to plan their studies to achieve what they have kept in their mind uh, in their life. So like this, I have a plans.
Great, great. Awesome, Girish. So, any selfless act always is rewarded. So, we think we are doing something great for the world or for the people, for the society, but actually, we're helping ourselves. That's all. So, and I have
Mm.
been seeing you always. You're a very modest guy, very humble. Okay, all these things would have added to your resume. See, that character that you have built over a period of time
Mm.
by being in an institution like Ramakrishna
Yes,
Ashram
ma'am.
and then also being mentored by us, so that character comes out. So people should understand
Yes,
it's not just about marks. Yes, of course, marks and the course that you've
yes,
done,
ma'am.
your core competency, all those things are important and that will be looked at. But on the other hand,
Yes, ma'am.
all these things, this character building and this confidence, these are the things, and how you're proactive. You came forward, you became the coordinator, and you were coordinating so many people. So you took time from your studies or your free time and you did it. So, but all these things, they help
Yes.
you to grow, become a better person, and of course, all these things are rewarded. So, it's always a pleasure to talk to you,
Yes.
Girish.
Just
Thank,
one point I have to add here.
yes, please.
One more point I have to add in. So, like when I was giving interview at that time, ma'am, there were 500 students who have registered for the company. So out of that, 80 or 90 people have been selected, shortlisted for interview. So for my role, there were some 30 competitors along with me to give an interview. So that is my role. So out of
Mm,
90, there were some 30 candidates for that particular role.
mm,
So those are all my competitors. So they're all like fully like equipped with whatever like their placement preparations. Like they're more brilliant men than me, I guess, because like initially it was the Oracle came early to to the college, so it was almost at the first or earlier stage. So you would be knowing like almost all the knowledgeable students will be applying for that company. So it's not only me, the brilliant there. There are other brilliant students who are better than me. But even though in that 30 students, only five have been selected. So I would say like it's not only that brilliance, but along with that, how we communicate them. So the interviewers not just observe the brilliance of us, it's also how we communicate with them, how we respond at them. And in case of any struggling situation in the interview room, how we have overcome it. So all this matters when we attend the interview. It's not only the skill that we have. So this is what I observed, and as Asha Infinite Foundation has helped me in that way, like to communicate well and how to communicate with the other persons based on the situation and all. So this has helped me a lot to grab this job. So I would really thank Asha Infinite Foundation for helping me to be at this stage.
great, great.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have a little bit of connectivity issue, but I could hear exactly what you were saying. Amazing, Girish. Thank you for that. Thank you. And here at Asha, our only dream is to empower students and help them to realize their potential. See, you already had it in you, okay? So all we needed to do was give you that push that was
Okay.
required, give you that little bit of more guidance that is required. That's all. So each one of us have our strengths, we have our capability.
Yes.
All you need is somebody to help you to realize your potential, and that is just what we have done. It's so nice to hear that what all you want to say, that you want to help other people. Excellent. And I'm sure you'll grow to
Yes.
a very good stature, and knowing your character and your mentality, you'll surely help people around you. So all the best to you. Go
Yes.
ahead and conquer the world
Thank you,
and
ma'am.
achieve whatever dreams that you have.
Sure. Yes, ma'am. I will do it, ma'am.
Yeah. So thank you for coming today. See you then. Hmm?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.